come to you. Okay, here's the first little wick popping off at the 50. What if we were to say, hey, what if this thing came just a little bit lower? Instead of entering right there, what if we were like, hey, what if we just gave room, gave a little bit of room? We're not even in our value area yet, guys. Our value area is from here down. Okay, on this POC over here. So we are at the 50, but what if we waited for the 61? And what if we waited for the 61 and it moves from the 50? What happens if you miss the trade? Do you click? No. You don't do that. I actually love if it does that, because I want, like, part of the skill set that has to be learned is if it doesn't give it to you from where you want it from, if you don't get the trade from where you want it from, you need to learn not to click the button. Otherwise, you get in up here, you're like, oh, it's leaving without me, and then look where you're sitting at. Feel me? Okay, now we're coming down into my zone. It's interesting. I don't know why everything inside of me right now just says patience. Everything inside of me just says patience. But yeah, I may not get it, but I was just looking for a little bit deeper down in here. This is a really good teaching lesson, though, of like, look, if it doesn't give it to you from where you want it from, it's possible your analysis is off, but also right in here, if it takes off without you, people end up clicking the button up in here. And then they end up taking a loss and freaking out because then the market comes way back down against them. I see it happen all the time. I've done it many times. You need to learn not to do that. You need to learn to wait for it to come to you. This one touched and go. It did touch and go right in here. And then now it's continuing back up. So I don't think we're going to get this reversal. But it doesn't mean that we don't get the easy money trade after the reversal. That's the good news. So just stay focused. Stay focused, okay? Right now, this market is consolidating. Really nice 50% push, though. That was a great little 50% push. It's just not what I'm looking for. Not when my stop loss is going to be down here. Do you guys understand why? I'm taking a move that I need to move. I needed to move all the way from the 50 back to the 0 in order to hit my target. It's got to be a good trade. And my stop loss is down here, which means I need to be within my risk tolerance level, and it's not in my risk tolerance level yet. It's getting there though. See, now that, I think that's a move I can get behind right there. That's a buy that I can get behind. Oh, I think we're down in the level that I'm looking for. Let's see, we need to get to here. If I take a loss, I take a $750 loss. That puts me at $250 in profit so far for the day. That may happen. We may bounce from one of these purple lines. We may come all the way down here, pretty close to the red or hitting the red, but that would be my invalidation level. But down in here, this level, this is the level that I'm looking for right now. Okay, this was good. So this is my trade 2. Where's my stop and where's my target? 183, 393.25, 393.25, right on par. See, that's within my risk tolerance of where my invalidation level is. That's what I'm talking about. I only need to get to 184.81, 184.81, 184.81. Okay. If this remains in consolidation, we will succeed. We'll hit the trade. If it consolidates or it goes to the upside, we will win. If this switches and shifts back to the downside, we will not get it. Okay? Watch how it behaves off of that basis. Okay, watch the behavior off the basis. Just use it as a learning opportunity here while we wait to see what the outcome is, okay? If we start getting wicks off the basis, we may see this market go down. Let's see, how far away am I from? Yep, I'll go break even on this because we are at a point where this market could bounce from the basis and come back down. We're already halfway to target, so I'll risk not getting it for the sake of preserving capital. Oh, exactly. That's exactly why right there. That kind of crap is exactly why. That's exactly why right there. All right. Hopefully you guys got break even before that happened. Otherwise, you're at the break even level right now. It technically still stayed valid, but that was a pretty aggressive shot to the downside here. I think we're going to continue down. Okay, so that was break even. All right, put some emojis in chat if you guys preserved your capital. Capital preservation is the name of the game. You wouldn't have been able to do that if you were in higher. All right, trade 2, solid, patient entry. We're going to get an easy money trade, I think. Either that or this is going to go into a bigger Wyckoff pattern. I'm not sure what's going to happen yet, so we're going to stay patient. Solid, patient entry. 129. ticks in profit, but did not hit target, break even, and protected account. Gains. I protected the gains. All right. So far, we're looking really good here. We're giving ourselves opportunity and we're protecting capital. You guys good? I don't see any emojis. Everybody good? Sell off the line, smart. It definitely had the makings of pushing off that line for sure. Set a limit at $200, split second before that. Okay. Nice. Nice to profit, good. Break even, nothing wrong with break even on that one. We're now getting back below these levels. And so from here, it's going to depend on what the behavior is. If the behavior comes back up into the zone, we're going bullish because we have a Wyckoff pattern. Right now, it's just an equal low is the way that it's acting. It's actually not an equal low yet. It's coming back down. So this could potentially still be a Wyckoff accumulation. But overall leaning to the downside. I think this is more market actually going lower versus an accumulation. So far, this is acting more like a trap day on Friday. But do you see how you guys, if you're just patient, do you see the difference between being patient? Okay. The difference between being patient and impatient, what that can make in your account. Some of you have been doing fine, you've been following signals, you just haven't been as patient. You're just one step away, just one little step away. So far we're tracking, this is a 5 diamond day so far. It's a 5 diamond day. If we get back up in here, I'm kind of looking at this as a potential Wyckoff pattern, but it doesn't really seem this way. This is too high. It's very interesting. This is a very interesting pattern this morning. Let me ask you guys, are we in a zone for a easy money trade right now? Are we in a zone for easy money trade? Do you think these hyper trader arrows, do you think they're valid? Are we in an easy money zone right now? No, we're not in an easy money zone. Yeah, you can't think that way, Joe. You can't think that way. don't ever think of like, oh man, if I had just closed there, I would have made X amount of dollars. You either hold for targets, or you accept the risk, or you go risk-free money. Why did I put the fixed range volume profile where you did specifically? I was looking left, and I was looking to see where money could be trapped. I wanted to know where those volume spikes were. I wanted to know where they were, because I knew that the market had a high probability of coming back and rejecting off those levels. So if you look here, the one that I was looking at that I really wanted was this one right here, actually. It was the node above the node, and if you look, that's exactly where the market came to. It was the node above the node. Because when we were back up in here, we weren't even in the high value area. The high value area doesn't start until the candles are brighter here on the FRVP. So once that had happened, and we got to that point, I saw that rejection, then I knew we had a higher probability of winning. All right, this market is one sick puppy right now. It's confused. It's confused, which typically is a Wyckoff pattern, but this is not acting like a typical Wyckoff pattern here. It's very interesting. Like, we don't have a trend and we don't have a Wyckoff pattern. Like, I don't know if I zoom out, does it get any more clear of like what in the hibbity-bibbity is going on here? Not with all my analysis, no. Technically, based on this, it's in a downtrend on the PSI. PSI is in a downtrend, but you're getting a lot of buyers here. A lot of buyers here. We actually got in on this one right here. It was pretty good. It was a pretty good entry right around here. All right, will we get it today? That is the question. Market right now is in no clear, determined direction. All we have is we actually have a bearish wedge. That's what we have, which a lot of times we see that bearish wedge. It's usually actually before a big drop, and then you get a little manipulation. Like if it drops in here, here's where I'll fully understand what's going on, and I'll pick back up and track. If we drop low right here and then come back up in, I know exactly what we're gonna do, and we're gonna get our bag today if that happens. Okay, 100%. I know exactly what's going on. Right now, all I know is we're in a bearish wedge. We have a level of support down here. Okay, we got a level of support right here. All right, a level of support, and the market keeps coming back down and testing it. The market went bearish, looked super bullish. I'm assuming buyers got in on this, and I'm assuming we're gonna have a liquidity grab. And if it does a liquidity grab and comes back up in, we're looking for the buy, and we're looking to take the market to the upside. Okay? If that's what happens. Right now this is going to be in a bearish wedge here. Pretty clearly bearish wedge. Don't be surprised if we don't come back up, test the top here before going down, before going lower. I'm anticipating a liquidity grab though. Especially when I see this thing have a double bottom like this, two bottoms, drop lower, and then a potential turnaround. I'm here for it. Can I tell you guys what I would like to do on this one? I would actually love to take this as it comes lower and gets down below the green. I would love to take a buy on it. But it's not a reversal trade, and it's not a, well, it is a reversal trade, but it's actually entering where everybody else has their stops. That's the basis. It's very advanced. But I'm not going to do it. It's not what I've been teaching you guys, and it's not how I've been building these accounts. So I'm just going to stick with the system on this one. But I'll show you where I would enter, and we'll see what happens here as this comes down. I'll play it out on here and see. We'll dream of a, we'll dream. I have until 11 for this to play out and for us to get another move. And then I'm done. So I have a time to cut off. Nicely done. Definitely when it invalidated on those 10 seconds, it pushed higher every time. For sure. Just so everybody's clear on the visual of what I'm looking for here, potentially. Just so everybody knows. Let there be no confusion. Okay. And if we had to like line it up at all, this is what I'm looking at is the spring. Okay, so you have the SC, you have the ST, and then you have a spring, come back down in, a test, and then it starts to kind of trickle up in here, and that is a Wyckoff accumulation. okay? And to the upside, it gets aggressive quickly to the upside. All right, we'll give this a little bit. You guys can take a little bit of a break. We're just waiting. All right. Let's see what this market's going to continue to do here. Are we going to get a Wyckoff, or is it just going to do the slow and steady down trickle here? What's it going to be? What is it going to be? I'm going to watch this on the 15 second. I really like the rhythm of how the basis is moving here. we seem to be headed down to the downside, and so far this doesn't seem like a liquidity grab. I mean, we've already moved down 200 ticks below, so I'm doubting that this is in a Wyckoff accumulation right now. I don't think that it is. Now, if it does come back up in and we see it get back up in here, then definitely. But for the moment, I don't think so. I just don't think so. All right, how is everybody doing? Well, it doesn't matter, Jessica. You mean it doesn't matter what time frame you're on Top Step. It's just to show you analysis on the chart. It doesn't affect your trade at all. So if I'm looking at 10-second on TradingView, but I'm trading on the 15-second candles on Top Step, it doesn't matter at all. It's just the candles will look a little bit different, and you just have to transfer your levels of like, oh, this is my stop, this is my take profit, and then you just mark them up, drag your stop loss and take profit on Top Step based on your based on your TradingView analysis. Yeah. Don't be miffed, Eloisa. Don't be miffed. That last 10-second trade right there, yeah, that could have, it could have produced a little bit in there. It just threw you another one too. Don't be miffed. People are like, signals don't work. Really? Is that correct? These signals don't work? They don't work? What? 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 No, I don't think anybody's actually saying that. I'm just I'm going hypothetical on the clavicle. See, your mouth, the talking, it costs you. There you go. I like it. Doesn't touch the line, doesn't meet the requirements. I'm good with that. I'm good with that one. I like the trades off the line too. I want to get that thing as far pulled back as possible, which creates the most success. So I rarely enter in just immediately on the signal. Rarely. I always assume some more pushback. I always assume pushback. Now, if this comes up in here and it gives me a big red triangle and I'm still within the trend, I'll probably take it. But like that right there, that doesn't meet the standards. You probably have a deeper pullback coming. Although the market says, hold my beer. Now we got two options here. We can take the 15 or 10-second pullback, or we can wait for the 1-minute pullback. Right now this is pretty steadily trending. Another 10-second signal producing some fruit here. Or sorry, that's 15 second. 10 seconds got multiples. Ooh, are we getting down towards the bottom here? I think 250 ticks is, yeah, 225 to 250 is about what I need. If this thing reverses from here, are we within distance of that? We are. We are? Okay, very interesting. We'll see. We're getting closer together here on our basis. So when that happens, it starts getting closer together like this. See how they're getting close? And then all of a sudden, price crosses over it. By the way, did you guys know? I'm going to teach you another entry right now. Do you guys want to know another entry? No? He's like, no. No. It's just a scalping entry. It's just a scalp entry. Some of you haven't even, you know what? I'm not going to teach you guys. You guys haven't even mastered the first two. Once you master the first two, I'll teach you the other one. There's another entry on here that's really easy to win. Probably 90% of the time, make money on. Yeah, I'm not going to teach it. Don't worry. I'm not going to teach it. I thought about it for a split second. I thought, you know what? They've worked hard. I'll give it to them. I'm not going to give it to you guys. No, it's not time yet. This is the way.
This is the way.
I'll teach you guys eventually. There's so many ways to make money in the market. There really are. But right now, there's only two that you guys need to know. These, right here, and that, right there. That's it. It's the only two moves. It's the only two you need. That's all. be right back. Well, how long can this go in the trend? What do you guys think? How long can it go? How long can you go? My goodness. I mean, it looks to me like it's pullback time. Yeah, don't take that signal. Don't take that one. No, no, no. Don't do it. Okay, mark it up. If it gets to the 50 on the 1 minute, we're actually going to take a 1 minute sell. So that yellow line is the 50 on the 1 minute. Okay, so if it gets there, it's a 1 minute sell. Okay. We've broken over the white trend line. At the very least, you have a deeper pullback, potential reversal coming. See how deep this came up here? All of the signs are there. Okay, looks like we're going to take a 1 minute sell here, I think is what's going to happen. Make sure I got this marked up at the right spot. Yeah, that's fine. That's all good and fine. This is going to be, all right, here's what I think is going to happen based on what I'm seeing. I think it's going to get a pullback to the 38% here, which we've already hit. Potentially a pushback down here. The failure to make the low is where we're actually getting in to take it back up towards the 50%. We don't actually need to get all the way back up there. But if this comes back down from where we're at here, which would be the roughly the 38% mark, .38. I don't know, let's just see where that puts us. Did I not do that right? Sorry. 38. Here's the 0.38 right there. Okay, so if we come back down in here and we get a confluence trade here, we'll look to take the buy. I'm looking for multiple levels. Maybe from here to here would be the ideal. If it gets here, we're actually going to trade it back down to here. We're gonna trade the anti-reversal trade. It's not the reversal. It's the 1 minute easy money trade back down to the 15-second reversal level. Does that make sense? Everybody got that? That's this level right here, which is like a 1 minute easy money trade. Okay, 1 minute easy money trade, and you trade it back down here. Okay. Again, I'll be taking 10 contracts, risking 750 and just looking to make 1,000, which I think we're within the, yeah, I'm within the scope of that right now, so. All right. Is it time? We got some wicks right here, bouncing off that level. Another wick, I'm gonna take it right there. Okay. So 392.75 is my stop loss. 392 from where we got in right here, which was pretty good level. 392.75 was my stop loss, and I only need to get to, if we can get, oh good, yeah, I like this. This is good level here. Will that be enough there? Yes, because we're already up 1,076, so I don't even have to go that high. I don't even have to get to 1,000. That would put me at 183.05, roughly 183.05, which is good because that's 50% of the way back down, and hopefully it'll clear me out before then. So, okay, just looking for that 1 minute easy money trade back down. I don't even need the market to make a lower low. I just needed to get down to here and we're done for the day, which means all of you are done for the day. You do not keep trading after that, okay? We're just looking to get back down to that level. let me adjust this so everybody knows what we're doing here. Selling, I've got 2 wicks right here. I got 2 wicks right here coming right off touched my line. I'd already gotten the hyper trader, touched my line, stayed below the 60, which is very key. And if it did cross over it, it would come right back below it in a downward trend, okay, on the 1 minute. But it came up, pretty much touched my 60. Maybe it still will touch the 60. And give it a little bit of time and see if this thing can get back down. But right now we're still in downward trend territory. So everything is still fine for now. You guys know that can change in a second. You guys know the market can drop in a heartbeat. You know it can happen very quickly. You know it can rise in a heartbeat. So you can rise or fall, you can pass or fail very quickly here. You guys already know. You already know. It might come up and touch that 50. It might come up and touch the 61% pullback. Okay? It could do either. There's another rejection off the line. A lot of sellers coming in this time. Let's see if it's enough to give it a catalyst to move to the downside. It still has never quite touched the 50%. So it's coming close, but not quite touching it. So no matter what I win today, if this trade stops out, I'll still finish up $250 per account. But if we get back down to the 50% level here, which actually is now higher, it's actually here. So that's the level we're looking at right there. Okay, we're just looking to get back down to the 50 at least. But there's a good chance these sellers down in here, which are trapped, want to get out. We might get a bounce off of this level. It's possible right here. So it may bounce off of here. Okay, that's a likely bounce area right there. So as it gets down in here, it is possible. But as for me, it doesn't make sense to take profit when this is my last trade. It's either all or nothing, because if you think about it, if you pass an evaluation account today, you get to trade on Monday with your next level account, right? If you don't pass it today, but you're $500 away, you still have to trade Monday to pass it. It doesn't matter. So it's better to just accept the $1,000 or whatever. All right, go risk-free, guys. No need to risk money at this point. All right, let's see if it bounces off of this level right here, which so far it has not. That's great. And we are $100, sub $100 away from being done here. So if it gets any lower in here, we are done. $40. Ooh, brutal. I don't even need it to get to this. It's actually up in here somewhere. It'll lock me out. It just needs to go just a smidge lower here. Let's see if the market has enough sellers to go 20 ticks to the downside. That's literally all it needs. Just hanging on the edge here. You're already at a great level to take profit. if you're not already out. I'm giving it the chance to do it. I know full well this thing could come back up and stop me out, and I'll accept my fate for the day. Either way. But I have a good position. I got a good position. And I gave it a chance. But that bounce looks pretty ugly there. If it gets back below that level at all, we are there. But I don't like how that bounced right off of that 50 zone. It would have to come back down and test it again in order to make this. Will we get it? Let me see some diamond fists in chat. Where's my diamond hands today? Where's those diamond hands? Let's go. Hemsworth is at 10%. Let's go. Just need one touch lower and that's it. It's so funny. I'm at a point in trading where I just don't feel the emotions that I used to feel at all. I'm like, maybe we'll get it, maybe we won't. And it's so funny because that kind of trading where you're like, maybe I get it, maybe I don't. It produces so much more money. It's awesome. You're like, maybe, maybe not. But you give it a chance. It's pretty fascinating. I just literally don't have time for another trade today, and especially to like focus in on the chart and take a good trade. I just genuinely don't have time to do it because I've got my son. So the rest of my day is going to be dedicated to him. All right, will we get it? Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen, you just experienced your first 5 diamond week. That was a 5 diamond week. This account has now officially passed evaluation. It's now hit the 159 target. We're locked out. And on all accounts, $2,000, which means today with Top Step X was a $10,000 day with 2 solid trades. Both trades being easy money trades today that brought it in. No reversal trades for the victor. It was easy money trades. So I will mark up my second. I already have my second trade marked up here. I'll mark up my third trade. That's all we needed. That was it. We just needed that little love tap right there in order to get it, and we got it. All right, let me see your favorite. Let me see your favorite emoji in chat. Let me see your favorite emoji in the chat. I mean, look, you guys have seen me pass.
Easy money, baby.
You guys have seen me pass the Take Profit Trader accounts. You guys have seen me pass the Top Step accounts. It's your turn now. It's your turn. Okay? You guys have seen exactly what it takes to do it. I've done it live. Okay? You guys know and have seen exactly what it takes in order to get it done. It's your turn now. Okay? I did this video yesterday about becoming the one. When you break through You make a way for others to break through. It's like breaking through resistance. Once you've broken through resistance, now all the people who decide to walk alongside you or walk with you, now it's easier for them to break through resistance because you've already done it. You already know the way. So this is just a matter of showing you guys the way. Here's how you do it. Patient trades. I give myself risk-free opportunities. And today was literally the biggest of all the days. We actually hit the biggest of all the days today. This was literally just 10 grand across all five, or 2 grand across all 5 accounts. So that's a big day. That's a big day. I'm grateful. I'm so thankful. Thank you, God, for giving us patience. Thank you for giving us wisdom in the market. God, I just bless every single one of these traders on here, Lord, that you would give them what they have sown, God, which is good seed and good soil, and that they would reap a harvest. And as they come into our extended 3-day weekend, may they find rest. Lord, I ask that you just bless them, restore them, give them an abundance of health and wealth and wisdom as they come into this next season of their lives where that seed begins to sprout and produce fruit. So I thank you, God, for a wonderful week, and just bless you guys. Do you guys have any questions before we hop off? Yo, let's go. Let's go, Joseph Terry. I'm telling you what, that time in the mines, it's almost done, brother. You're almost there. When's the merch get released? I gotta take some time to finish the merch. You're right. I gotta take some time to finish the merchandise. Guys, do you realize how much money that was in a week? Oh, leather patch hats for sure. Flat brim? Like flat brim leather patch hats or more trucker cap? Yeah, I got you. We're gonna have some easy money hats. We're gonna have some Pathfinder hats. Pathfinder reflective merch for Underground. I like it. I like it. Super good. Do you guys realize how much money that was? We just cleared in 4 days. We didn't even get to the 5th day. Hold on, how much was that? This might have been my most profitable week I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had a week where I did this much. $32,500 in 1 week. I don't think I've had a better week than that yet. It's pretty good. We're gonna have, we've got better weeks coming. We're still just getting started, guys. We're still just getting started. This is still just the starting point. This isn't even the halfway point. This is the starting point, okay? That was good. Yeah, this calls for an excellent 3-day weekend. I think Joseph Terry, I think there's a very good chance you pass on Monday. I think there's a very good chance. We're going to trade well on Monday, have a great day, and stay cool, calm, and collected like today. Just be patient, give yourself opportunities, and you're there. You're there, man. I'm really proud of you guys. You guys have been putting in the work, and you're going to continue to reap the reward. Yep. Absolutely. You don't have to. That's right. You do not have to pass Monday. If you didn't pass until Wednesday, if you took a losing day, but you stay cool and calm, that you're more of a winner. You're even more of a winner because I won't say it's easy to win, but it's pretty simple, right? It's pretty simple to win. Like there's a lot of opportunity to win on the charts. It's a managing when you lose. That's what makes the difference between people that get paid and people that don't get paid. People that make it in trading and people that don't make it in trading. That's the difference. So I'm so grateful and thankful. We get to go into our 3-day weekend champions. This was, performance-wise, this was the best week we've ever had as Pathfinder as an organization, by far. I mean, we won all 4 days, and we did it with like shining stars, okay? It was 5 diamond days every single day this week. We traded at a 5 diamond. You guys got to experience what elite level trading 4 days in a row, what it looks like. All right, that's it. We just did it. It's literally, there's nothing more than what we just did. That's it. You guys saw it, like that's it. There's not more to this game. Like that's the game right there. So that's all. All right. You guys have a great weekend. I'm gonna go give my son some cuddles. He's not feeling well. I haven't seen him in like 8 days. I missed the crap out of him, so I'm gonna snuggle that kid today. It's gonna be great. We're gonna relax and enjoy ourselves. And then Levi comes tomorrow. We got a Phantoms game. Phantoms are in the playoffs. Let's go Phantoms hockey. Hockey weekend. It's Easter weekend. You got Good Friday, which is ironic because Jesus got like massacred. But then Sunday he rose, right? So there's some redemption in that story. Just like your account, rising from the graves. All right, love you guys. Have an amazing day. Great job. We'll catch you guys on Monday. Make sure go through the videos in the classroom. Continue to familiarize yourselves. There's only 2 moves, guys. It's reversals and easy money continuations. All right, I'll see you guys on the flip side.